Hi and welcome Aries, Rose Burnett here from Mind, Body, Soul Balance. This is your monthly tarot reading for March 2019. Now it is a general reading, so I always suggest you just take from it what resonates, leave the rest. If you want a personal reading with me that's specifically attuned to your own energy and circumstances, reach out. I'll pop the link on this video and in the description box below. Big shout out to those of you that are brand new and watching my channel. If you enjoy this reading, hit the subscribe button. A little bit about me: I not only read the tarot intuitively, I'm also a transformational coach as well as an energy healer. I work with clients all around the world in terms of clearing out, rebalancing the chakras, the chi energy, healing the soul light, the inner child. Can also read the Akashic Records, you see where your past lives have been and come from. Sometimes I can also see your soul light origin. Just depends on how blocked your chakras are at the time. So the reason I share that with you is that I bring all of that experience and wisdom to my readings. So they're quite different. I just ask that you keep an open mind and open heart, let the guidance flow to you and just leave what doesn't resonate, yeah? And for my normal subscribers that follow me all the time, so appreciative of your support. Rockin' awesome. Also want to mention there's a coupon code running this month. You can get $10 off my extended 45-minute readings. Coupon code's going to pop up over here in a sec. All you need to do is take it across the booking form, enter it when prompted to get your $10 off, yeah? All right, let's get started with your readings. So I've got a brand new deck that we're going to open up your reading with. Super excited. It's called the Ask an Angel, yeah? And it's so beautiful, it really is. I've got crystals on all the decks as well, so we're kind of really amped up. Lots of abalone shells in the room, gorgeous incense burning. So let's open up your reading with the Ask an Angel deck. Let's see what you need to know, Aries, for March. Highest level guidance, please. What is it that Aries needs to know? You've pulled Awakening, which represents the Archangel Jeremiah. I've also got some ancient wisdom that we're going to kick off with today as well from the Sharmans Oracle. And it has these beautiful cave art on it. So let's see what else you need to know, Aries, in terms of your opening energies. Highest level guidance for Aries, please. What is it they need to know? You've pulled the Spirit of Truth. Bring it closer, yeah, so you can see that. And let's pull you one more. And the Hunter of Conflict. Interesting. Interesting. We'll see what's going on in your world, Aries. Okay. And what I'm also going to do is I'll pull you up the guidance for those. So in terms of the reading today, we're going to be looking at 4 areas of your life that might be a challenge, they might be an opportunity, things you need to be aware of coming in, as well as clarifiers on those 4 areas and some gorgeous crowning energies, not only from the Messenger Oracle, but also from the Sacred Rebels deck, yeah? All right, let's have a look at what's come out for you first. So we'll have a look at one right in the center, yeah, Awakening. And it says, Aries, each person is born a unique fingerprint of God. We are the summation of a multitude of ingredients that together make us who we are. We are born into specific families in specific places with challenges as well as the nurturing we need to learn and grow into who we become. Beyond that, we are made up of the instinctive traits, fears, passions, and longings that also reflect our nature. Then we have a set of experiences through our lives where we may experience challenges or awakenings that move us even further along the path of who we are. We learn certain lessons or get naturally guided to different experiences and places. Beyond all that, we feel a calling, a drive to do, experience, and become something, whether this is a career or an internal state. All of these things give us clues as to what we need to gain and experience in order to learn and grow in this life. And they show us what our soul longs to express and feel. It's time to look at what these clues are telling you. Your true nature is more than your few personality traits, interests, and experiences. It is time to go beyond them, into the silence to discover what lies beneath it all. What is that special, unique essence that makes up you? Great question. It's time to truly feel the perfect God or Goddess that exists at the core of your being. It is then that you may better see the true path that your experiences are taking you on, and what parts of yourself and your life you must let go of in order to experience more happiness and integrity. This is a time of awakening or waking up to the core of who you are and immense potential that you hold in each moment. How exciting, gotta say. All right, let's have a look at these ones from the Sharmans Oracle. Which first up, you've got the Spirit of Truth. You know, it's kind of an interesting cave art. I'm not actually sure what that is. It kind of looks like I guess in layman's terms, maybe kind of some sort of construction, some sort of house. It says, I am the Spirit of Truth, the foundation upon which all things are built. Oh, there we go. I open up the way to understanding, to an acceptance of the reality of things as they are. I strip away the veils of self-deception and walk the straight path of honour. I do not turn away from truth. However harsh it may seem, my steps are always fueled with purpose and a determination to penetrate to the heart of any matter. In a primitive world of fundamental instincts and elemental risks, there is little room for subterfuge. To survive was to live by timeless truths of body and spirit. In today's world, truth is one of the benchmarks by which we judge ourselves, and is a necessary ingredient in the evolution of civilized values. The Spirit of Truth ennobles us in an aura of integrity, and as we walk our chosen path, it helps us to measure our progress accurately, usefully, punctures our self-delusions, and gives us utter understanding of anyone en route who might offer us false security or seductive rewards. Interesting. Both those cards mentioned integrity. Not sure what's going on in your life right now, Aries. All right, let's have a look at the Hunter of Conflict. It'd be so interesting to see what other cards come out in your reading. And it says, Aries, I am the Hunter of Conflict. Though I may seem fierce and intractable, I hesitate to draw my sword except in defense. Rather, I seek peaceful ways to help you resolve opposition in your life, and while I may use powerful energies of conflict to fuel myself, I do not seek to gain victory over others through violence or aggression. I exist to seek out the sources of your inner conflicts and find ways to heal and restore you into a state of wholeness. Conflict, though we seldom choose it willingly, is deeply embedded within our collective psyche today, just as it was for our forebears. Now, as then, we see conflicts over territory, possessions, and ideas, and often these can lead to the destruction of values and ways of life. The Hunter of Conflict stands beside us to seek a path of healing and counsels us to be peaceful, to lay aside old grievances and inner debate. In our own lives, we often may feel at war with ourselves, in turmoil over decisions we must make. Letting go of such anxieties clears our mind, restoring balance and inner peace. Wow. Wow, okay. Kind of pretends to some of you going through either challenges with others, challenges in your life, or inner conflict, yeah? All right, let's have a look at the 4 areas of focus with the Energy Oracle. Let's see what you need to know, Aries, for March. Highest level guidance, please. And I have called in my highest spirit guides as well as any unconditionally loving beings of light and angels watching over you at this time to also help with the guidance coming through today. And whenever you're watching, this is perfect for you. First one you've pulled is the door to personal healing and happiness, which means you're either on that path or you're about to go through it. I often think, you know, it's quite a journey, that one. It really is. Can take quite a while. Oh, hello. We just pulled Cornucopia. Beautiful. Cornucopia is everything coming together for you in terms of relationships, friendships. Can often mean who you're going to take forward this year, yeah, in terms of your inner circle. It's related to your finances, your career. All right, what else do you need to know, Aries? Oh, this one so wants to fly out. Oh, For some of you, there's a contract coming in. So this could be the decision that you need to make. You might be having some inner conflict over it. It can be, so contracts can be to do with your career. It can be to do with anything related to your assets. Dare I say, contract can also relate to a wedding contract between two people. All right, let's see what else you need to know, Aries. You've also pulled the Magician and the Mirror. You're a magical person. You can create whatever it is you want to create in your life. You always have that power. Absolutely. All right, let's pull you some clarifiers of this gorgeous abundance wand sitting on here. And if you've noticed, I've got a big, I think it's a tiger behind me, yeah? Pretty cool, got to say. All right, let's pull you the first set of clarifiers with the Goddess Guidance deck. We're going to have a look at the door to personal healing and happiness. What is it you need to know, Aries, in March? You've got the message, Artemis, Guardian, you and your loved ones are divinely protected at this time. You always are, yeah, as long as you're acting, as I say, and as all the cards have said, with integrity, yeah. All right, let's see what else you need to know about this door to personal healing and happiness. Oh, wow. You've got the message to expect a miracle, Mother Mary. Your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So this is directly related to healing and happiness, yeah? Bringing more happiness back into your world. Healing can be healing with relationships with other people, healing of self. Wow, let's see what else comes out. Yeah. You've pulled, I'll bring it close, the light's pretty bright here. Isolde, undying love. When this comes out, it pretends that some of you have gone through relationship breaks, that you've lost someone in terms of physically they've left this world, whether that's a person or a pet, yeah. It's confirmation that that love was shared, it was received, it wasn't wasted, so don't beat yourself up about it, particularly if it hasn't worked out so well, yeah. Often people are in our lives for a certain reason, for a certain time. It can be just to teach us a lesson. It can be that it just didn't work out, yeah. Just expect a healing within self, yeah. It can also be healing within the relationship, perhaps some forgiveness, yeah. All right, let's have a look at cornucopia. What is it that Aries needs to know? Highest level guidance, please. You've got the message, Maeve, cycles and rhythms. It's all about honouring the cycles and rhythms in your body, your energy levels and your emotions. Being very mindful in March, Aries. You take time out when you need to take time out. Disconnect from people if you need to and have some quiet time and allow yourself that. What else does Aries need to know? So wants to come out. In terms of your cornucopia, the things that you want to bring into your life, you've got the message, Freya, be bold, be daring, take risks, go after what it is that you want, don't hold yourself back. Let's pull you one more there. Highest level guidance, please, for Aries. And you've got the message, Ashura, this is blossoming abundance, yeah, it's directly related to your ideas and projects for those of you working on them, yeah. It's saying don't give up, you're just getting started, have patience with yourself. All the indications are that it's going to bring your abundance in. Often when that message comes out, right, in terms of an abundance mindset, it's about creating the sacred containers for your abundance to flow into, yeah. Those are the things that you come up with yourself in terms of whether it's your career path, the jobs, contracts, opportunities you've taken up, whether it's things you're creating yourself in terms of your ideas and your projects in business, yeah, about creating those sacred containers so that the universe can respond in kind and send that abundance to you. All right, let's have a look at this contract. Highest level guidance, please, for Aries. What is it they need to know about this contract coming in? Oh, wow. Okay. For some of you, I did mention the wedding contract, didn't I? Guinevere, true love. It's directly related to love in your life. Some of you might be getting a proposal or given a proposal out. It's also directly related to your cornucopia. Yeah, universe is trying to send a great love to you for those of you looking for one, or it's confirmation you are with your true love. If it is, it's a divinely sanctioned union because it's sitting under Artemis, the guardian, yeah, as well. It's meant to come into your life. Wow. Means it's a soulmate or a twin flame. More of a soulmate is the message coming through. You've also pulled Dana, High Priestess. Some of you have got divine wisdom that you can share with others in terms of your spiritual knowledge as well as your healing capabilities, I'm going to say. For some of you, that's directly related to your miracle. Yeah. It's literally not going to apply to everybody because not everybody wants to follow that path. Let's pull you one more. You got the message, Cordelia, go outside. You've been inside too long, Aries. Time to get your feet on Mother Earth, balance and ground your energies because you've also got cycles and rhythms, yeah. All right, let's have a look at the Magician in the mirror. What is it you need to know, Aries? Highest level guidance, please. Yeah. Not only have you got the message that you can create whatever it is you want to create in your life, you've got Diana focused intent, which is all about focusing on the things you want to draw to you, the actionable steps that you can take personally to bring your abundance to you or to reach whatever you want to achieve in your life, whether it's career related or romance. Take the steps you're guided to take. You will hit your mark. Don't give up. Be persistent. Be determined. Often people think abundance is going to drop right in your lap, yeah? Really, it's about co-creating it with the universe, the things you can do as well. You've also got the message, Nematoma, sacred space. This is connecting into your divinity, finding that time to connect into spirit, your angels, your spirit guides. Even if it's just out in nature, connecting with universal source energy. It's non-religious, do you know what I mean? It's whatever you believe in yourself. What else does Aries need to know? Highest level of guidance, please, for March. In terms of the Magician in the mirror. Yeah. There's definitely a message here for you to take some quiet time out for self, Siege, yeah? Contemplation, meditation, whether it's outside, whether it's inside. In terms of inside, you cannot underestimate the power of crystals, right? Working with crystals, incense, beautiful as well. Setting yourself up a sacred space. I'm just showing you all the crystals we've got right here, right now. I've also got this, I found this beautiful little abalone shell today. I do love abalone shells. It's tiny. It's just what might be maybe an inch big. It's just gorgeous. They actually have quite a lot of healing properties as well as protection. Guided meditations would be awesome as well. You probably heard me talk about, I'll pop the link below, Lisa Whatley's channel for guided meditations. They're amazing. Yeah. All right. Let's pull you some more clarifiers with the crystal reading deck, which is a healing deck. Got this gorgeous crystal sitting on it, which is lapis lazuli. They used to line the temples in Egypt with that. All right. Let's have a look at the, oh, so wants to come out. Before I could even say it, the door to personal healing and happiness in your miracle. Double confirmation, yeah? Quiet time for self, amethyst, meditation, exactly what I just said. It's going to be so important for you in terms of balancing, grounding your energy. All right, what else does Aries need to know? Yeah, some of you definitely need to do some heart healing. Not going to apply to everyone. It's for those of you that have come out of a relationship that hasn't worked. It's directly related to Isolde, undying love. It's also for those of you that are grieving someone at the moment. Someone's passed on, yeah, even if it's a pet. Some heart healing to do, but there will be a miracle within that in terms of that heart healing. You'll come back to self. Often when we come back to self, we're going to be so much more stronger, yeah? Particularly if you've been through a challenge. All right, what else does Aries need to know? Highest level guidance, please. Could just be old stuff that you're finally going to let go of as well, yeah? Communication is going to be super important. You might be receiving communication in. It might be someone that you're wanting to receive communication in. Got the miracle here. It might happen, yeah? Whether it's an, I'm going to say an olive branch extended to heal a relationship and just let it go. Final resolution of any conflict, yeah? Because the opening energies from the Sharmans oracle was the hunter of truth, or the spirit of truth, and the hunter of conflict, yeah? It can also mean that communication is going to be super important in terms of expressing yourself to others, getting your needs met. And I've got to say this, so I want it to come out. Shatukai, it's a teacher card, right? It means you can be a teacher, but it also means trusting your own inner wisdom to guide you. Let's put one more there. Highest level guidance for Aries, please. Okay, there's two here. Here it is. Double confirmation is going to be conflict in your world. Stignite. It can be inner conflict. I'm going to say overarchingly it's conflict with others. There will be a resolution in it. There will be a miracle to resolve it, particularly if you feel like you can't resolve it yourself, yeah? The divine is working behind the scenes to resolve it. It is going to lead to personal healing and happiness. Yeah. There's going to be some heart healing. Wow. Part of that healing process is absolutely for you to do some meditation to music. It can also mean doing sound therapy, which would be amazing for you. All right, let's have a look at cornucopia. Highest level guidance for Aries, please. You got the message, kyanite blue, letting go. That's letting go of anything that's no longer serving you right now. It can be ways of talking to yourself, not believing in yourself, fears and doubts coming up for you because you've got everything here to say. You've got this amazing future in front of you. Things going well in terms of career, your finances, abundance. If not, you got lots of guidance here on how to get to the right, take the right steps to get you on that path. Directly, because you've just got double confirmation, fairy stone fertility, because right in this line you've got Asura blossoming abundance, exactly the same thing, yeah? It's related to your ideas and your projects, what you can do yourself. For some of you, it might be letting go of something that's not working for you, getting more onto your path. Let's pull you one more here. Okay, everything wants to come out for you in twos, Aries. Yeah. You are going to get more clarity about what that is, Tanzanite, in terms of those ideas and projects. And you've got the message to look after your body, agate, your health, your wellness, put it first, because you've also got Maeve cycles and rhythms. Really honour your body and your energy cycles and your emotions. All right, let's have a look at, you got a contract coming in here for some of you. True love, High Priestess, get yourself outside. What else is there in terms of guidance? You've got Hiddenite, gratitude. It's sitting right next to go outside. So some guidance here in terms of the transformational coach in me, as well as being obviously a spiritual energy healer, is that outside is one of the places that you can connect directly into spirit and universal source energy, yeah. It's also a place where you can just be grateful for all the things that happen well in your life. It's a great way to practice an abundance mindset, particularly if you've gone through challenges. It's about looking at your life and instead of focusing on the issues, focus on what's going well, reminding yourself how amazing you are when you're out in nature. List off everything that you love about yourself. It's so going to boost up your sense of self-worth, self-love, you know. Appreciate the support network around you, your great friendships, your family, your children. All right, what else does Aries need to know? Yeah, there's a lot here about you taking time out. Calcite, relaxation. You're going to have to find the time, Aries. Some of you have been doing it way too hard. You need to step back and take some time for self. You've also pulled the Boji stones, which is all about balance. There's a key underlying message going right through your reading in terms of your body, your emotions, your energy levels, taking time out for self, Aries. And it's an indication you've been doing way too much, yeah. This is also about balancing masculine and feminine energies. So your feminine energy is your creativity, your emotions, your innovation. Your masculine energies is that motivation, that drive to get things done. Yeah, it can also be you stepping into your empowerment. It's about balancing those both so that you're in a place of wholeness. All right, let's have a look at the Magician in the mirror, as well as taking focused intent towards your goals and dreams. What else do you need to know, Aries? Highest level guidance, please. Oh, God, this universe is giving you such a strong message. Flew out, hematite, grounding. You've got to ground your energies. Yeah, so important. Part of your daughter healing and happiness, yeah? Absolutely. All over your reading. It's also going to help you deal with any challenges. You've just pulled petrified wood ancestors. Got to say you've got divine protection at this time from, I'm going to say your spirit guides, your ancestral spirit guides. All right, these two want to come out. Oh, this is interesting. It doesn't come out very often. Crocite, sexuality. Some of you need to heal some aspects of sexuality. Particularly, I've got to say, if you've been in a relationship that hasn't worked out, whether it was third-party issues, not going to affect a lot of people. That's about building your trust back up, yeah? It can also mean accepting that side of self in terms of your Aphrodite energy, guy or girl. Let's pull one more. I'll say one more. Half the deck wants to come out for you. I'm going to say there's 3 here. All right. Yeah. All right. This is super cool. It's exactly what I just said, right? It's come out right next to sexuality, trust. You're building back up your trust for some of you pre-night. It's also trust that you can accomplish what you want to accomplish in your life. You are the magician in your own life, yeah? Trust that when you take those steps you're guided to take, things are going to work out for you. Trust that whatever you're going through is going to pass and lead to more happiness and peace in your world. Part of your healing journey is how to learn to put healthy boundaries in place with people, Red Jasper, particularly around your energy, saying no to things you don't want to do. And you're also another confirmation you're divinely protected at this time, Black Tourmaline. 3 messages that you're divinely protected. All right. Let's pull you some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. I'm going to pull one for each line. So let's have a look at the one for daughter, personal healing and happiness. What is it you need to know, Aries? Yeah. You've pulled A New Day Dawns. Not surprised that's come out. It's about leaving the past behind, looking forward instead of looking backward. Leave it in the rear view mirror, Aries, yeah, and just go forward because you've got brand new changes coming in. All right, what else do you need to know? Let's have a look at cornucopia. You've pulled Know Your Power, which is about stepping into your empowerment. All right, let's have a look at this contract. You've got true love here. Lots about balance. What is it Aries needs to know? Yes. So you've also got Boji stones here, right, which we were talking about is the feminine, masculine energies. You've got embrace the masculine. You've been asked to step into your empowerment. All right, let's have a look at the magician in the mirror. What does it need to know here? Yeah, beautiful advice. You've got do not fear the unknown, which is all about not holding yourself back because you doubt yourself. You're worried about how things might turn out. It's all about just going for it and trusting. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to pull the guidance up for you on the first 3 because the other one's pretty self-explanatory. The first one you pulled is A New Day Dawns. There's a gorgeous dragon in that. And it says, Aries, today is a new day. With the dawn comes an opportunity to begin again or embrace something new. It's always a great reminder too when you're going through a conflict, yeah, that it will pass. By the time you wake up the next morning, things will feel better, yeah. Create what you wish to create. Well, here's the magician in the mirror, yeah. Become the person you dream of being. Do not allow your doubts or fears to hold you back, for this day is bright with hope and good fortune. Go forth and greet it with a smile upon your lips and joy in your heart. Oh, such beautiful guidance. And I've got to say these next two are quite similar, all about stepping into your empowerment. This has got a horse on it, yeah, which is know your power. And it says, Aries, you have the choice in all things. Your power is born of that freedom to choose. But with that freedom comes responsibility. To know your power, you must accept responsibility for your part in all you experience, even when you allow another to impose their choice or will upon you. You have the power to choose if you wear a saddle or bridle, or if another will ride upon your back. Own your power, know it, and see it in all of your choices and actions. Yeah, we always co-create our experiences. The people we choose to get into relationships with, the opportunities we take up, the things we do or don't do. Yeah, always responsible. All right, let's have a look at embrace the masculine. And it says, Aries, within ourselves there are 2 aspects to our nature, the masculine and the feminine. Here in the present, you need to embrace the masculine aspect of your nature and let it guide your steps. Now is the time to be assertive, to act with authority, and to stand up for yourself and your truths. Fight for what you believe in. Do not allow others to tell you that you must not or cannot. But remember that whilst you allow your masculine self to be dominant, you need to temper your assertiveness with determination, gentleness, and compassion. Such a brilliant message, that one. It really is. Lots of clear guidance for you, Aries. Right, let's pull you your final card, which is your crowning energy from the Sacred Rebels deck, which is all about living more authentically. What is it you need to know, Aries, for March? Highest level guidance. So thinking about it. There you go. Yeah. You've pulled, relax the hold of darkness at be it cause. There's actually a girl in there. She's right in that middle of that energy. It's very beautiful energy. And this deck is by Lana Fairchild. And it says, Aries, dear Sacred Rebel, this moment in your life requires great courage. Fortunately, you possess that in bucket loads. You're being asked to allow yourself to be lifted out of one level of known reality to the next level of higher voltage reality. This requires more absolute trust and a heart that is surrendered into the greater heart of the universe so that life can happen to us, through us, and with us more quickly, more radically, more beautifully, and more boldly. You're being invited into this new reality where things happen quickly and according to bold, loving optimism. This is a reality not only of potential, but of manifestation of the great, big, cosmic yes. Oh, how exciting. To access this reality, you have to leap from unknown waters. No. To access this reality, you have to leap from known waters, and others may think you're crazy for doing so. You have to leave behind the dark, weighty grip of hesitation, procrastination, second-guessing, and the belief that you have to do everything on your own. You may fear for your life. How will you be safe in this wild electric pulse of so much aliveness? How will you function without the hazy, sleep-inducing paralysis of playing it safe, taking too long and placing lesser priorities above your own sacred art of life? How will you hold yourself back if you don't hold on to fear? You don't need to worry about such things. Life is wild, but it's also wise. It's a force of startling raw awakening at times, but it's also the natural process of evolution where all things mature according to a seasonal cycle in right timing. You are part of, not apart from, that process. The invitation to shift gears and jump on board the express train of life will feel exhilarating and perhaps also challenging. When you're in the hold of darkness, you will feel pushed to turn away, to imagine it all too much, and to create excuses about how your desires aren't grounded enough, that you are too flighty or too flaky, or you're not living in the real world. This is fear talking, not truth. If the Sacred Rebel is not awakened, we will continue to live in a culture drenched in fear and distrust of nature. Those without awakened hearts don't yet understand what nature knows. She knows timing, she knows life and death. She knows the creative process. She just knows and can be trusted to support us, her own creations, in becoming all that we can become. I've got to say, so much here about potential. Does this mean that we become passive and just flow along like a limp leaf detached from the tree and blown about randomly by the breeze? No, being free of the dark hold empowers us to take up our cause. It means being free to act and to affirm the intuitive feelings we have by following up on them. This is painting like someone who's lost their mind, completely free and from the heart. It means writing even though you have no conscious idea of what you're writing, even though the words are streaming forth upon the page before your rather curious eyes. And it means speaking about your work, never hiding it away. Allow it to breathe the fresh air and be held in the gaze of another. Detach from the darkness that would say it's not enough or must be the best thing ever, whatever that means, in order to be worthy of a place in the world. Instead, just let it be what it is. It might fly, it might endure, and it might not. All of nature, including you, and your passions and your dreams will be what is needed when it is most needed and how it is needed according to wisdom. No wonder the wisdom card wanted to come out. We just have to trust in this within ourselves and within nature herself through the flow of life and participate. You've been asked to go within and imagine diving deep, off the edge of what you've known. There is so much more calling to you now. It's your time, so leap. And there's a very brief affirmation here, and it says say, but just listen. And yeah, I accept the offer of life so that I may truly live. Through unconditional love, I now invite and receive all assistance, intervention, protection, and inspiration, so that I may leap into my next cycle of my life, held in the love and grace of wisdom, so be it. You may now like to take an actual jump for joy to finish your healing ritual. Wow, so many congruent messages coming through, Aries. If you like this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. For those of you that already have, you're rocking awesome. I do read the comments, I do respond. Might take me a little while, so just be patient, yeah. Just a heads up, I don't do negativity or high levels of criticism on my channel. If that's how you're showing up in my world, you find yourself muted, blocked, and bounced off, yeah? As simple as I can say it. I'm a transformational coach. Take responsibility for self. Just to be mindful. For the rest of you that always rock up in the most beautiful way, I'm so appreciative, yeah? Only applies to a very small minority. Don't forget, grab your coupon code if you want to get $10 off a personal reading with me this month. There's also a competition on the homepage of my website. All you need to do is subscribe to my blog and you go into the opportunity to win a reading with me, yeah? All right, all the information, everything you need to know is in the description box below. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.